Welcome back to the channel on a very chilly January. We got a fun one for you guys today. For you guys unfamiliar with these cars, that is not my normal red 190E, my W201. This is actually just a parts car that we have. It's happens to be the same color, but it's older and it's the 2.3 model. These cars are at this position right now where individual parts are expensive enough that it's in a weird spot where you can literally still buy the car cheaper than buying a few used good parts. For example, the vents in this thing are 150 bucks for a good set on eBay. This whole car in my yard, got it here for 350 bucks. This being a parts car, I already have sold a bunch of stuff off of it. All the springs and stuff are all gone. The interior is gone. If you guys saw it in the B-roll, it was one of those nice Palomino interiors. I like the way mine is, so that one we sold off. The front bumpers, the core supports, all of that stuff is already gone, and plenty more that we have to strip down and sell and stuff. The money's almost recouped, which is the funny part about buying a parts car this cheap. As far as the parts that I already needed, they've already been paid for with everything off of this car, just in the savings alone. The plan for today is for these two men right here to actually pull this guy out. They're going to go underneath, disconnect the drive shaft. We're going to pull transmission and all together, because there's no point in dealing with having to try to fit back here and unbolt the transmission. There's just no point, especially since we have all of this access. So what we're going to do is whip out the exhaust and everything, unbolt the drive shaft underneath, and just walk it straight out to the front. Especially when there's nothing in the way, it's going to make it nice and easy for you guys. So the idea is that I'm just going to be supervising. I'll probably give them pointers on certain things, but they're going to be the one that pulls this thing out.
While Ethan takes off the exhaust, I'll take off the manifold.
Hold it on there and press it harder.
With this out, we can unbolt the engine mounts.
Dada?
Is it spinning on the other side?
No, but there's like a knot on the
Yeah, is it spinning?
Hold on, let me see. Can you give me the light? Yeah, it's spinning.
Okay, we'll grab a ratchet and hold the other end. What size is that on the wrench?
This one?
Uh-huh.
15.
15?
Mm-hmm.
And press the button. Harder.
Oh, there it goes.
Good job.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. Pull it off. Nice. Good job.
Got it.
Yeah. Knock out that second one too. Nice. Pull straight up. There you go. Day 2 on this thing. It got late last night, but the boys managed to kind of prep it for today, so that all we have to really do is just kind of yank the whole engine out of there. Last night I just kind of walked them through a couple of wires that they had to cut out of there. We tried not to cut any because we're going to try to just resell this. Maybe somebody needs an M102. But other than that, we unscrewed a bunch of hoses that were in there, just like little gravy stuff that doesn't really matter for the camera. And now, with it being kind of loose, we did hook up the hoist to it. So now it's just trying to kind of massage it out of there. There it is.
Oh, it worked?
Something was holding it.
I guess it broke off.
Good thing we don't care, right?
I did not know this is how big an engine is.
So the chassis says it's got 150,000 miles. It's got some junkyard markings here and here. It would make sense that this probably was already a high mileage transmission and they bought a replacement. And we also have missing bolts here, so it's been replaced at one point. Maybe junkyard, maybe rebuilt. Kind of thinking probably used good, and then it still had more mileage than chassis already did, and now it went bad a second time. All right, with this thing yanked out, now what they're going to do is actually pull off this transmission because it's junk anyway, and that'll make it easier to move this guy around. And what we'll do is we'll put it in our little garden trailer so we can move it around and stuff. But first, we're going to yank this bad boy off. I think that's the last ones of them, yeah?
What if did you check the bolts under?
Yeah, we did it before you lowered it. No, that's all of them. There you go. Give it a couple of kicks. It's already coming apart.
Hold on.
It's going. Give it a kick. Yeah. There you go. See? It's almost out of there. You know what you could do? Go get the pry bar. Go ahead, Ethan.
Watch out for your feet, Ethan.
Yep, keep going. Keep going. There it is. Yeah, wiggle it out of the way.
Something is onto it, like a little ball.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh, it's a...
This ball right here.
Yes.
Wow. What was this thing?
That's called the torque converter. Instead of a clutch like I thought that was like on the Audi, instead there's a bunch of oil that spins around in here, and that engages that shaft at the end of the transmission right here, and that circulates that fluid, and then inside there's a bunch of like clutches that when they spin they expand and catch on to these sort of metal bands, and that's what gives power here. But this transmission is gone, meaning it's dead. So that ain't happening. That's why this thing only worked in reverse. Perfect. Anything you can hold it so it doesn't move around. Any lead, you can slowly let it down.
Be careful. Do it very slowly. Like, yeah. Perfect.
Nice. Perfect. Look at that, right in the middle. That way, when somebody comes and buys it, it'll be easy to move around and stuff.
Pull it back.
We are now engineless. Perfect. That guy is already up on Marketplace, so if you guys need it, an M102, the chassis said it had 150,000 miles on it or so. The rest of the car, whatever good parts are left on it that we don't need, which we don't really need, we got what we wanted. The rest is whatever good parts, we might throw it up on Marketplace if I care. Maybe something like the wheels or something like that. The rest of it is going to get a good old chop and sent to the scrapyard, and we'll collect pennies on that thing.